Hi, I'm Nabila V.
Oh, I'm Nicole.
Hi, I'm Mariah. I'm a year one psych with a second major in social work and a minor in sociology.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
Oh, I'm Damien. I go by the he pronouns. I'm a year 2 PP student.
Hi, I'm Jamie Wong. I am a year 3 student at UNUS and I major in arts and humanities with a minor in literature. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm a business student, second year, and I am a member of the executive committee of Fashion Society.
Yeah, I thought the theme was interesting also, and also like it's a chance for me to like learn about sewing since I got no sewing experience. It's nice to like be able to provide an output. So yeah.
Fashion is something that I've always been like kind of interested in. So I just thought that the fashion show would be a good chance for me to like actually learn how to sew and make my own clothes.
Honestly, for the vibes, like I think it's a really interesting concept, and I don't think there are many opportunities to get to do something as creative as this, especially in school. So I thought it was a really fun place to do so. And as someone who really loves the art and has a passion for fashion, I think it's a really fun place to do.
I think I wanted to become a designer because I've always had an interest in fashion and I've always wanted to try to make my own clothes.
I was inspired by last year's fashion show, and I thought it'd be a good time for me to try to have a creative output.
I love dressing up and I love styling people, but making my own outfit relatively from scratch, is something that I've never really done before. So I feel like if I design something nice, right, I feel like prove myself. I actually know how to dress up and to style people. So it's like a rite of passage, I think.
I've previously designed in the fashion shows for Yale and US, and both times I've had a really good time. And I got to know a lot of new people, so I just kind of decided to try again this year.
I really enjoyed the experience last year as a designer. It was really fun, and I thought that this theme would be exciting to work with.
The theme was very wide enough to like allow a lot of variations to happen. The sub-coordinate towards water, so that because like water have been around immortally since the start of Earth. So I thought of continuing with that. Yeah.
Something along the lines of like a vampire kind of look, but yeah.
So like for my outfit, I focus more on like trying to cultivate a sense of like flow throughout like the whole piece. So it kind of like imbues this sense of continuity, which I feel like is the essence of immortality.
Something that is timeless, something transcending, something that's ethereal, and something that's illuminating.
More of a verb rather than a noun, so it's something that is continuous.
The idea of kind of beauty, like although beauty like comes in different shapes and forms and changes with time, but the idea of beauty has and would always be immortal.
More interested in like the most famous kind of immortal figure in the present day, which is like the vampire.
Was along the lines of a more Buddhist belief that sort of sound waves help send our deceased relatives and loved ones into the afterlife. So I wanted to go along with this idea of movement, of sound, as well as I could in a visual manner. Also, I like this ethereal, godly sort of presence.
But I continue on from like the water theme, and I saw like the dresses looking like as like flowy dresses, so that inspired to make it like very gown-like, but at the same time simple enough. Hopefully, yeah.
Particular, I was very interested in maybe trying to recreate like a Yoji Yamamoto kind of pants, like with like these like large leg flares. Yeah.
I think I'm a huge nature girly. Like I like the natural patterns that come from like leaves and nature. So like like the corn shell, like the spiral pattern. Like I was really interested in that. And I think it's just like the way nature like naturally curves and creates shapes. They're really interesting and it's very like organic. And I wanted to try to emulate something like that in the outfit that I planned for.
I would say my main source of inspiration is essentially celestial themes. So a lot of white, a lot of gold, a lot of common colors that you would think of when thinking of maybe royalty, goddesses, and angels.
Like lichens or mushrooms, fungi, growing on top of things.
I base my design on kind of my favorite aspect of nature, which is the sea.
Also, on how a lot of materials that we use nowadays are going to outlive all of us. I think so that's why the dress that I made for my vampire outfit has like polyester and it's very synthetic. My second outfit, the interpretation was more of this like myth I heard, I'm not sure where. If you eat the flesh of a mermaid, then you would end up being immortal forever, but everyone you love would die. Also got inspired by my models and the types, like the body type and their own personal preferences.
So I took a lot of inspiration from ancient Greek designs and styles, hence a more drapey Herculean effect, as I'd like to call it.
So I sourced all of my materials for the show from the thrift store. Yeah.
I think sustainability isn't about just using recycled materials. If not, what I'll be left with is denim. I think the act of creating itself is a sustainable act.
So all of the clothes, the materials, the textiles are all secondhand, thrifted, and I got it for free. Haha! So I texted a store called Nightingale Market. So they are a secondhand store that sells secondhand clothes, and they hire people with disabilities and they use it as a training center. And all of the net profits goes towards charity.
Making it into reality because designing was easy, like you just draw it on your paper but on your iPad, but like when making it is harder to find the materials, the colors and everything. Yeah.
Actually, I had quite a lot of trouble coming up with a design that was feasible and cohesive. So I'm actually still winging it right now, like during the sewing process. Yeah.
I guess it's just balancing expectations, because I think like I have a very there's a lot of things I want to do, but realistically not enough time or like capabilities to do so.
Trying to find the time out of our busy schedules to actually make the work that we wish to.
I have never really sewed and I think I have no patience.
Design process, I guess. I had to take into consideration like how I was gonna make the outfit work and whether it was a feasible and viable piece of work that I can produce with the limited capabilities that I have.
The paper clips, accessories that you guys will see later on are all made by hand, and there's about 1,000, I think, that is being strewn together.
It's definitely juggling organizing the show with designing, so I kind of designed everything at once, very last minute. Time management was really hard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Done.
Say thank you.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay.